In this message, Transfer of Training, Holy Spirit says, continue to forgive all perceptions of attack. Now, apparently at this time, although I don't really remember the specifics, maybe I do, but I'm not going to go into them anyway. But apparently at this time, I was feeling attacked. I was feeling attacked. And, you know, the world was providing some pretty good evidence that I was indeed being attacked. And what I needed to do was I needed to be willing to follow Holy Spirit's advice and not believe in my own experience. Because to believe in my own experience would be to continue to sit there with my crayons and color on the paper. What I needed to be willing to do is continue to forgive or let go of all perceptions of attack. And if I'm remembering the situation correctly, at that time, I was feeling primarily attacked by one person. But Holy Spirit is not asking me to forgive that one person. Because in forgiving that one person, there's still an idea of separation. I have to forgive this person because he's attacking me, but I don't have to forgive Myron because she's always really nice. You see how there's a difference between me and Myron and this person? So Holy Spirit not only says, continue to forgive all perceptions of attack, but Holy Spirit also says, transfer of training to all circumstances is helpful now. Let nothing be separate from your desire to see. Now, what is transfer of training to all circumstances? The only way for me, in my experience, that transfer of training to all circumstances has worked is for me not to forgive seemingly individual situations or individual people, but to forgive the idea in the mind. In other words, to ask Holy Spirit to help me see there is no such thing as attack. When I let go of the belief in attack, I have automatic transfer of training. Not only can this one person not attack me, but Myron won't ever be able to either, because I no longer believe in attack. I made a post about this also about 3 days ago on the NTI discussion group and the NTI study group. The example I used in that was an example that came from my relationship with Laurent, where I let go of the belief in rejection. But that is not the same as forgiving Laurent for rejecting me. If I forgive Laurent for rejecting me, I will be rejected again sometime, someplace, because the belief in rejection is still in the mind. But if I let go of the belief in rejection, I have an automatic transfer of training. I cannot be rejected again because I no longer believe in rejection. It's just not a part of how I see. That crayon has been taken out of my drawing repertoire. And this is just like Jesus in A Course in Miracles, when he says that he could not have said to Judas, "Thou betrayest me with a kiss," because that would imply that he believed in betrayal. He had complete transfer of training on all beliefs, but in that specific circumstance, he did not believe in betrayal, so there was nothing anyone could do that would cause him to believe that he had been betrayed. This particular message says, continue to forgive all perceptions of attack, because at that time I thought someone was attacking me. So if I want to have the transfer of training that Holy Spirit is asking me to accept, then instead of saying, please help me to forgive this person for their attack, I need to say, please help me to forgive this belief of attack in my mind. And some of you may know that in November of 2006, the belief in attack was at least partially healed. A step towards healing came when Holy Spirit gave me another way to understand love. And that's when Holy Spirit gave me the sentence, love is giving to Spirit, through Spirit, that which Spirit requests. And I understood that the world is the answer to our question, which came out of our perfect freedom. What would it be like if everything was different than it is? And as we continue to ask this question while believing in the world, brothers may appear to attack us, but they are not attacking us. They're helping us to have the experience of something different than all that is. That is not an attack, that is participating in our perfect freedom, in our freedom of God in action, but is participating in that first choice we talked about, the choice to see what the ego wished to see. And now it's time for us to make another choice, and we do that by putting down our crayons, by letting go of these beliefs, by allowing Holy Spirit to help us see that none of these thoughts are true. And then Holy Spirit says, as we choose to stop believing it, it will fade. And then we will see all that is beyond what we see now. In other words, we will no longer see something different than heaven, which was the ego's wish. We will see heaven. We will see that it is here, now, and that it always has been. So that's the message of transfer of training. We are not forgiving individuals, not even ourselves. We are letting go of ideas. And letting go of ideas is like taking one crayon out of our hand, and we're doing less scribbling with every idea we let go of.